Group E. 4 nations. 4 completely different stories. One of the most fascinating groups of the entire 2026 World Cup. Germany, 4-time world champions. Ecuador, South America's most dangerous team. Ivory Coast, Africa's returning giant. Curaçao, the smallest nation in World Cup history. This is Group E. Let's break it down. Germany, 21 World Cup appearances, 4 championships, 1,954, 1,974, 1,990, 2014. The most consistent nation in the history of this tournament. They arrive in 2026 with perhaps their most talented generation in a decade. Jamal Musiala, Florian Wirtz, Joshua Kimmich, Manuel Neuer, Kai Havertz, Antonio Rudiger. This is not a rebuilding Germany. This is a Germany that believes the trophy belongs to them. Statistics give Germany a 96% chance of advancing from Group E. This is not a favorite. This is a certainty. Ecuador, Moisés Caicedo, William Pacho, Piero Hincapié, Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayer Leverkusen. Names that belong among the best players in world football. Ecuador do not fear anyone. They qualified through CONMEBOL, the toughest qualifying competition in the world. Every point earned against Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay. They earned their place here the hardest way possible. Second place in Group E belongs to Ecuador. Ivory Coast. At the World Cup for the first time since 2014, a 12-year absence from the biggest stage in football. But they did not arrive quietly. They did not concede a single goal across 10 qualifying matches. 15 different players scored at the other end. 0 goals conceded in qualifying is not a coincidence. That is a defensive structure built with purpose and discipline. The key man is Simon Adingra. Featured in every qualifying match. 2 goals, 3 assists. More goal involvements than any other Ivory Coast player. Manager Imers Faye led this team to the Africa Cup of Nations title. Defensively, solid, varied, and dangerous in attack. Ivory Coast are not here to participate, they are here to compete. Curaçao, an island of 150,000 people in the southern Caribbean. And they are here, at the FIFA World Cup, the smallest nation by both area and population ever to reach a World Cup. That is not opinion. That is history being written in real time. Armando Obispo and Sharandi Sambo, PSV. Rihetli Bazour, 51 appearances for Ajax. Professional footballers who chose to represent the island their families call home. And on the 14th of June 2026, in Houston, Texas, they walk out against Germany, the smallest nation, the biggest stage, the purest story of Group E. The fixtures: June 14, Germany versus Curaçao, NRG Stadium, Houston. June 14, Ivory Coast versus Ecuador, Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia. June 18, Germany versus Ecuador, SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles. June 18, Ivory Coast versus Curaçao, NRG Stadium, Houston. June 25, Ecuador versus Curaçao, Rose Bowl, Pasadena. June 25, Germany versus Ivory Coast, Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia. 6 matches, 4 nations, 11 days to decide who advances and who goes home. My predictions: Germany, 9 points, group winners. Musiala and Wirtz are simply too good for this group. Ecuador, second place, 6 points, 2 wins. Caicedo controls every midfield he enters. That continues here. Ivory Coast, third place, 3 points, 1 win. They beat Curaçao. They make it competitive against the big two. But the gap is real. Curaçao, fourth place, 0 points. But one memory that lasts a lifetime, the day they stood on a World Cup pitch and proved that 150,000 people can produce football that belongs on this stage. Group E: Germany, Ecuador, Ivory Coast, Curaçao, the giant, the dark horse, the returning force, the miracle story. This group has everything. Make sure you are watching.